goons.
What?
Hired goons.
Hired goons.
We are here to make sure that Nintendo realizes this is an actual Switch with an actual, things are falling again, copy of Legend of Zelda, The Echoes of Wisdom. So, that is the real
Bro,
deal.
I'm old. I can't even see this.
The real deal in an actual Switch, so don't send your goons, Nintendo, please. So,
What does that mean?
I'll explain to you here in the video as we get into it and play a brand new game of Zelda where you play as Zelda to rescue Link.
I'm me?
Yeah, that's what we're doing today on the show. Echoes of Wisdom, yes. We're going to use your brain here to play a Legend of Zelda game.
I thought it was called, like, Bad Breath in the
No,
Wild.
that was Breath of the Wild. That was like 8 years ago.
Oh.
We played that on the show, on the channel. And last year was the sequel, Tears of the Kingdom.
Okay.
We also played that on the show.
Tears of a Clown.
Tears of the Kingdom was last year. This is much more similar to the Link's Awakening remake we played back in 2019.
Is it much more better?
It's different. Because again, obviously you're playing as the princess and not as Link. So, for the first time from Nintendo. It happened before on the CDI back in the 90s. But this is the first time actually from Nintendo where you're actually playing as Miss Zelda here.
So this is a new Zelda game.
Yes.
For Zelda.
Yes.
About Zelda.
Yes.
On the Switch.
Yes.
And it's a real clickable game. I saw the little tiny fingernail-sized game.
Yeah, well, that's all games on the Switch. Is the little carts there.
And
Now,
explain! I'm waiting!
Explain. All right. So,
Here, I'll run around while you talk.
basically, Nintendo, they don't like when you play games that are on the Switch, like on the PC, and make them look and run better than they do here on the Switch with their issues with their frame rate and resolution.
Okay.
So there are programs that can do that on the PC, and what they did to the main guy who makes that program, who lives in Brazil, so outside of the jurisdiction of a lawsuit, they sent some goons to his house. Made him an offer he couldn't refuse, and that whole thing got shut down. So yes, we're playing it legit. Nintendo, don't send goons here.
That is wild.
Also, if you're making videos on that kind of emulation on YouTube, they are now issuing strikes.
Really?
So yeah, they're...
Why so serious?
Nintendo this past week has been a bit wild. So, to explain this game though, you fight the enemies with your echoes. And to get your echoes, you could either hit right on the D-pad, or you can pause the game to go into your menu to get those echoes.
Wait, are these Pokemon?
I mean, basically, yeah, kind of. So,
Bombfish.
you're on land. The bombfish is not really going to help you.
Oh.
So it is Y to cast the echo.
Fine,
Yes.
I'll go with Boomerang Barblin.
Borblin. And then you cast the echo, and they fight for you.
So Pokemon.
I mean, basically, yes. Now, your little guy behind you, the little blob thing,
This yellow guy?
yes. Those triangles are how many times you can cast these things to help you. So, the more you have behind him, the more you can cast these little guys, these echoes. And so you can have a bunch of these guys fighting for you with that. So, again, it depends on,
Oh, look, now I have two.
Exactly. As you obviously progress, you get more and more of the triangles to be able to have a whole army, like a whole squad for you.
Right, look.
To fight guys.
Oh, I like this. I don't have to, I can hide in the trees.
Yeah, exactly.
You!
Pretty much, yeah. And so there's no, like... Yes, there is a limit to how many guys you have at one time, but you can cast them as much as you want. Like, if they die, just keep doing it. Here's more guys, and whatnot. So yes, this is kind of, you're currently about halfway into the game or so, is kind of your current main mission. That is the Rift. And so they're opening up in Hyrule, and people are getting sucked into them. And obviously you're trying to do some...
The Upside Down?
Sure, why not? You're doing some rescuing here and whatnot.
Did they just rip off everything from other things?
I mean, look, man. It's
Pokemon.
Nintendo, and they own Pokemon, so they can't rip off their own thing. That's just, how would you get into this thing here?
Pokemon.
Open up your echoes and get out your trampoline. Not on the Rift, obviously, but in a position there. And so, yes, B is jump, and there you go. You're solving problems here in this game.
I hate these games.
Oh my god, a trampoline! And so that thing there in the rift, that's kind of your next main quest.
Oh, so going into the rift.
Objective, yes. Fight enemies and solve puzzles.
So I can create
essentially
entrance here.
Yes. Stand back, Zelda.
In the holes.
You hit enter, yep, you hit enter, and then guess what? You're diving in to some nonsense world. Alright, here we are in the rift of Hyrule Castle. Go explore Hyrule Castle in the rift.
Why can't they have the original music?
It's a bit of a remix here, you know? So, again, you have a whole number of creatures here that can all do different things for you. And man, is it really easy to kind of break things because they kind of give you a lot of power here in these echoes.
Oh, look at that dead guy floating.
Here they come.
What happened?
You got bats to fight. Fight bats with the spiders, or you can get your own bats, or, you know, you have options. Or you just run away. You know what? I'm good. I'm just going to leave. So, additionally, there is the option to grab guys with the X button, or fall off the stage. And in grabbing guys, you can perhaps drag them over things like the abyss, and then just drop them in, and they die. Which is hilarious. But also, I unlocked what is perhaps the most abusable item in this game.
Okay.
A block of water. Because, spoiler, these things can't breathe in the water. So you cast the block of water,
Every two.
and you drag them into the water, and they just drown.
Jesus.
It's really good.
What is she doing in the corner?
You're getting hit by the guy who screams back there.
Oh.
The re-dead, he just died. I should mention,
That they're not very good at fighting?
depending on which ones you pick, sure. But I should mention that there is a button to hit to briefly play as Link. So, you see there is a meter there. It says level 3, it's a blue meter.
Uh-huh.
If you hit up on the D-pad, it's Link! And then you can chop with X and Y and whatnot, and play as Link for a little bit. One's chopping, one's arrows. And you can have a shield with the, left trigger to block there. Classic Zelda gameplay. But only as long as that meter is going. So once that goes away, then you're back to being Zelda. And you still died.
You!
Look, man, alright, let me show you something here.
Let me show you something.
Yep. So basically, if you go into here, into the notebook, you can kind of get a better look at what you have. Kind of your...
Dark Nut?
Yes, Dark Nut is in here. I unlocked him. A martial monster in sturdy armor.
Yeah, he's a Dark Nut.
I can kind of... Alright, I have a bunch of these. You know what? Got my own bats here. Oh, I got bats.
my own bats.
Bat squad. Let's keep casting bats. It's fine. Buddy, just die. Just fall off. But also, importantly, drinks to drink. Smoothies. We are refreshed now with that smoothie. It's like,
Bye.
bye. Have a nice trip. See you next fall. Oh, that's good. Hey, you guys, I have a bunch of Octoroks here. They'll keep shooting at you.
He got you in the back just like I was getting. I thought you were sitting there going, yeah!
No.
And like charging up some characters.
I'm casting a lot of Octoroks.
So I guess what we could kind of dial it back and say that this is just not very good.
I like this game.
Really?
But this room is not a good room. This is a bad room to be in. Like, I'm not sure what's in there to help you, but honestly, I'm just going to skip it. Because, like, again, with the right tools, here, let me do the whole thing as Link here. Like this.
Oh yeah, well that would work.
And then jump through, and do that, and do that.
Why can't you just be Link the whole time? He's the tough guy.
Because you're Zelda. The whole point is to solve problems in a strange way, right? So, for example, what's up here? I can't get up here. Even the trampoline would not get me up here. However, if I were to, say, I don't know, get me a
Beetle.
crawl tula, and then grab it, and then attach to it as it crawls. Oh, look at that. We solved it.
I hate games like that.
That's not your only option, right? I also just unlock a giant block that I can just do this. This whole block just goes up, right?
Like an ice cream sandwich?
That breaks a lot of things in this game. You can just like that.
That's got an eyeball.
Yeah. It was an enemy that I defeated and then grabbed it and then that whole thing. Hey, Grandma.
And then now it is mine.
Yeah, exactly. With all powers combined.
First you get the platform. Then you get the Link.
So you can do a lot of just weird right? Like, if I say perhaps had the best thing in this game, which is the bed. I got a bed. And at any time you want to get back to your hearts, go to bed. And your hearts refill. At any time you can get a nap in this game, whenever you want. Game of the year.
So we can officially declare this is the worst game of all time.
It's great, but also the beds are broken because if you also grab the...
How do we sleep while our beds are broken?
The Tornado and cast that on the bed, it does that. It really breaks things a lot in this game. Places you aren't supposed to go early, you can just get there early.
Yeah.
Because it's busted.
Okay.
Which is great. Like, I like games where it kind of... You know what? Have fun.
I wish it had the original Zelda music.
Take that, Dark Nut.
This is, well, I will say this looks better than the Bad Breath in the Wild game.
Look, man. That game was amazing. But again, it didn't run great on a Switch because it's old. Now, if you ran it on a PC and you don't want the goons at your house, then yeah, it looks great.
I don't understand how you play a Switch game on a different platform.
It's called emulation. It's been around for a long time.
How do you emulate?
You have a program on a computer, you have a ROM of the game, and then your computer runs the game like on the Switch. Except it runs it at a higher frame rate and a higher resolution, and it looks better and plays better.
I understood none of what you said.
Nintendo hates that, obviously, so, you know. If you did the dump of the ROM yourself, right, and you did the computer stuff, all that, you know, with a thing you actually bought and owned, that is 100% legal. If you go on the internet and download it, that's not legal. That's called piracy. But you can do it yourself, and it is legal. But they still don't like that. And even if they can't sue you, like in Brazil, they'll send the goons to your house. They give you an offer they can't refuse.
They send the goons to your house. That is wild.
Yeah. Nintendo is infamous for their ninjas that they send out to...
Are they like the... Is Nintendo owned by like the Yakuza or something?
There were some ties there.
Okay.
Back in the day.
Now it makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
There were some ties there back in the day. Water blocks, so it's very important to use that. Like here, say, alright, you have to do that here to have a little bridge. Or just fall. Either way.
That did work.
There it goes. There it goes.
So you gotta swim through it?
Yeah. Oh look, it's Hyrule Castle. You can also hide in the pots. Do this.
Whoa.
Stealth system.
That's funny.
Sneaking around. Oh hey buddy, let's get somebody for you. Let's get piranha plants.
Deku Baba. Bio Baba.
Just got shot. That didn't work too well.
Why is it his name sound like something the Iron Sheik would say?
Yeah. Path Blades. Haha. It's too confusing for you.
Is this the boss? Like,
No.
what the He's just a guy, but it takes 900 guys to kill him.
Yeah, I mean, look, it definitely depends on who and what you use. Because you could, say, cast,
a needle fly.
a Dark Nut, right? And then if I cast a Dark Nut and then grab him, and then just hold him.
Wait, he is a Dark Nut.
Yeah. Look, man, you know what? Don't make me get the block of water here. There, I just drowned him. He died. And I get to learn.
You're gonna learn today.
Now I have him in my army. Level 2 Dark Nut.
Slug.
Yeah.
It's time I become a level 2 Dark Nut.
It is time. That's very apparent to me.
That's my goal in life. Become a level 2 Dark Nut.
Exactly. What's in here? Nothing.
Dark Nut!
Oh, there's the king. Hey, Dad. What's up? So basically, people who get sucked into the rift have a clone in the real world.
Oh, wow.
And the clone of your dad ordered your execution.
Whoa.
So, that's why you're in the cloak here. And look at that. I'll move the chair. Oh, look. There's some Zelda music there for you.
I recognized it.
Yeah. Now, because it is currently October,
right?
This is not a Christmas game for Rod and Todd. They're actually currently playing this.
I want to stab their faces.
Yeah. So.
It's not a Christmas game.
They didn't say that for Christmas.
They could have.
They definitely could have.
So then wait a minute. What's the Christmas game if they're already on this?
I don't know. As far as this is their big game for the fall. I don't know. Get the door. Open the door. Get on the floor.
Everybody walk the dinosaur.
Exactly.
Is there dinosaurs?
Maybe. I don't know. Well, I do know that right now I need to sleep. So, it's nap time.
You gotta manifest the soft bed.
Yes. So what I have right here to kind of get... It's like, this is a long, annoying room, right? If I had a flying tile and just did this, and did that...
Oh, so you don't even really have to play.
Real convenient for you. Unlock this. Just skip a bunch of here. You heard nothing. You heard nothing. It caught me.
Now what happens?
We're in here having to fight.
Ooh, snake's gonna come out of there.
I mean, if you want, I can get you snakes. Fight them snakes. Anything but snakes.
See, that's what you get. Snakes.
Yeah, that's what you deserve. Haha, we beat you with just snakes.
I guess this isn't that bad.
It's making you learn how to break the game.
Stop
basically.
making me do things.
I mean, yeah, you're not a big fan of learning, so I understand. With that,
I'm not a big fan of learning.
We know.
That's funny. Funny because it's true.
Yeah. Nope, you me. Sorry.
Wait, then they can't get up after you?
Nope.
They don't come up there? They can't shoot you up there?
Sorry, guys. We out ya.
We out. There's a cobra. Did you see the cobra?
That's a statue.
Oh.
So it's not, like, it was good for, like, one dungeon, but it's not super useful. It's a big statue here. It's fine.
Oh, stupid.
Yeah.
It looked cool.
It does look cool. Do one of these, and say, peace out!
Goodbye.
You ain't seen Impa!
It's dead.
She's frozen.
Hey, she's
Yes.
the one that helped you escape.
That's Impa, yes.
Ipa. Ipa.
What's this? Should I go read it? No, I'm not going to. You can't make me. Reading for prisoners. Not gonna happen. Stop making me try and learn plot points. I don't want to. And then it goes into 2D. Uh-oh. It's Dark Nut.
That's a Dark Nut level 3.
Let's try level 2 and see how it goes. Have one of those.
Here we go.
Fight to the death!
This is like Hogan and Andre.
And he beat him. We're good.
Maybe not.
Yeah, no, that was a pretty fast one. Just drop you over there. And you fight him. Now what you can do here is actually do this like this, so they don't get hit. Alright, just duck you, dodge you, and then they can fight that way. Like that.
Whoa.
Hella
I like
Dark
the way
Nut.
they square off with each other.
Yeah. They're like, bro.
Yeah.
Hurry talking
Yeah.
Oh, they both died. And guess what? We unlocked the door.
Yay.
And so you have options here, like when you're in the 2D, when you're like, all right, you're stuck. You have there is a different spider, right? The Strantula. And that one does this thing here. You just, all right, get up that. When there's no ladder, you know. It let them just, all right, what's the best option for this particular scenario?
It's like all of a sudden you could just become Link. You're practically invincible.
I mean, sure. As long as you are not doing dumb sure.
Yeah.
Open the chest, get a monster piece, a stone, and then things back into 3D, sort of, kind of, whatever. And hey, man, go light the flames. Now, what they've taught you earlier is that you can cast echoes at a distance. If you hold Y, right, and say you had a fire echo, which is this guy over here, and I hold Y, over here now, and you grab him, and then do that, and then hopefully get him up there somehow. Anyhow, this is Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, out now on the Switch. What did you think?
Not for me,
Yeah.
but I could see how, like, Rod and Todd might like it.
Yeah.
So for them, I'll give them 2 asses up.
Sure.
Because there's two of them.
Because there's 2 of them,
a Rod and a Todd.
Because they're twins, yes.
Right.
So,
Other than that, I'd be bored. I'd hate this.
next week I'm not really sure, but I'm thinking perhaps a game that has a bunch of games in a collection type scenario of
23 Tales of Springfield.
like 50 actually, but you know. In any event, that's next week. It's up to me, it's up to him. We'll see you then, and we're out.